What it do, YouTube? This your boy Maya Marvelous. We back at this shit one more time. Go ahead and follow my socials, like, comment, and subscribe. And today we are doing a top 10 of the greatest clutch shots for the 2010s in the playoffs. Yes, the finals are included. So let's go ahead and get this countdown out the way. And now we're going to start at number 10. We got my man Dirk Nowitzki from the 2011 finals against the Miami Heat. Now keep in mind, this clutch shot might be boring and it might be pretty simple, but let's put it all into perspective. The Mavericks were down by like 15 points with like 5 minutes left, and then out of nowhere Miami decides to lay an egg and wet the bed. So the Mavericks come all the way back. Dirk hit a few shots, and then Dirk versus Chris Bosh, one-on-one at the top of the key. Whoop, 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 whoop. Finish with the left hand. That's easy money. You know, and think about it. If the Mavericks lose that game, they go down 2-0. And then they might not become champions. And Dirk might have been the greatest player in NBA history to never win a championship. It's crazy how this shot could change the whole series. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so coming in at number 9, we got my man Ron Artest hitting the game-winning shot in the 2010 conference finals. Now, this really got me as a Lakers fan, being a Lakers fan, and watching Kobe and Ron battle so much throughout the years, and you see and then you see them hug and embrace after this shot. You know, this was Game 5, and you know it was a tie game. So if Kobe missed it, it wasn't necessarily a guarantee to lose. But if the Lakers lose this game, going down 3-2 to Phoenix, going into Phoenix down 3-2, not a good sight. Ron Artest somehow got the rebound through everybody, ran through everybody like he was Marshawn Lynch or Jerome Bettis or some shit. Got the ball, put it back up, and then the hug is just one of the most beautiful things in basketball, bro. That hug between Ron Artest and Kobe before Ron became Metta World Peace was a beautiful, beautiful thing. And then, you know, the Lakers go on, beat the Suns in Game 6, and go on and repeat back-to-back champions. You hear me? So, huge shot by Ron Artest. And, you know, coming in number 8, we got former league MVP Derrick Rose. Now, this shot, I feel like, was more lucky than an actual bucket, but, you know, still spectacular. A fadeaway 3 for the win in the playoffs, man. You can't get better than that. And we already know all the bullshit that's happened with D Rose, injury after injury after injury. You know, I'm glad he's still a productive player in the NBA right now. But, you know, it's crazy on how good he could have been had he stayed healthy. But, you know, dribble, fade away off the glass. You know, those Bulls and those Heat series, you know, in the early 2010s, perfect. Amazing. You know what I'm saying? Ignore the Xbox notification. You know what I'm saying? People always try to play Madden or some shit. But Derrick Rose, you know, I forgive you. You know what I'm saying? I'm still mad at you that Memphis didn't win the championship. But, you know, I'm glad you're still doing your thing now. And I had to put this shot on the list. Coming in at number 7, we got Kevin Durant in the finals. Back-to-back years. Now, the only reason this is number 7 is because I got to include both of them. So, and the second shot wasn't necessarily a game ender, game winner, but still cold-blooded, pulls up from 30 and just pow, splash, right over LeBron that first time, comes back, does it again the next year. I feel like at that point Kevin Durant was just the best player in the NBA. You know, we could talk about LeBron stats and all that shit, but Kevin Durant was the best player in the NBA at that point. And those 2 shots were just killers, heartbreakers. You could see LeBron's face just, you know, Kevin Durant was just that guy, man. It kind of sucks that he went to the Brooklyn Nets because I'm just like, you know, why would you leave the Warriors? But, I mean, hey, I hope it all works out for him. These 2 shots right here, the stuff made of legends, man. Can't get any better than this. Number 6, we got Dame Dollar. First great clutch shot. We're going to see the next one. Don't worry. I ain't forget that one. But we can't just leave this one out like this shit didn't happen. This one, Dame Dollar was a young bull establishing himself as a damn star. And this thing was just a thing of beauty. The picture perfect jumper. down 2. Game 6. Portland ain't won a playoff series since 2000. Dame Dollar comes, gets the ball, fade away. Chandler Parsons, hand down, man down. Ooh, wee! That shit was a thing of beauty, man. And this right here established Dame Dollar as a big-time clutch performer, man. But this ain't the last time you're going to see Dame Dollar on this list, I promise. Now, where he'll be, just stay tuned and watch the video. But got to give credit where it's due. This shot was absolutely incredible. I think people forget about this shot because of the last shot he hit over Paul George. But this one right here, this was the start. This is when Damian Lillard turned into Dame Dollar with this shot. So now we're here in the top fucking 5, and I gotta go with my man Steph Curry, bruh. And you know, we got another 2-shot thing here, and this is another prime example of being down 20 in the fourth quarter, leading your team with a huge comeback, and then hits 2 big shots to send the game into overtime. Not 1, but 2. You know, you needed both these shots. If you don't make either one of these shots, the game's probably over. No, the game is over if you don't make both of these shots. So let's be real. Top of the key, pump fake, splash. And then the next one made absolutely no sense. How Anthony Davis doesn't block this shot, I don't know. How Mo Spates gets the rebound, I don't know. How in the bluest of blue hell can Anthony Davis literally crash into Steph Curry like a crash test dummy and the ref don't blow the damn whistle? And Steph Curry still green lights this bitch, and it is a splash. God damn. And you know the same old story. The Pelicans end up blowing the lead. The Warriors go into overtime, and they win. And then win the series and eventually win their first championship in their 3 out of 5 year run. So, you know, people say Steph ain't clutch. Stop it. Didn't I tell you we'd be back to my man Dame Dollar? Back at it. Now, the only reason this can't be higher is because it's in the first round. Like, I couldn't put this one higher than the other 3 because this one's in the first round. But let's just put it crazy. Dame, 50-point game in an elimination game. In a deciding game, Dame drops 50 over All-NBA defender Paul George and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Russell Westbrook. And Paul George had the nerve to go on the media and the radio and say, that's a bad shot. It's only a bad shot if he missed it. He splashed that thing in your face. Why would you even let him shoot it? Come on, Paul George. What is you doing? What is you doing? Step back, sidestep from like 100,000 feet, like past Curry range, and just splash that hole, man. Dame, of course, don't want to show no damn emotion, but it's all good, man. This shot right here, I remember watching this shit, man. Dame Dollar's just, he's that guy, man. He'll probably never win a championship, but he is that motherfucking dude, bro. Alright, y'all, number 3. This one kind of sucked to do because Stephen Curry and Draymond Green are 2 of my favorite players, and I wanted to see them, you know, repeat. Like, the season, I just want to see history be made, but, like, you know, it got taken away. But it's okay because Kyrie Irving, he's a bad man too. Just like Dame Dollar's a bad man, Kyrie Irving is a bad man. Good God. You know, Steph played good defense. Steph tried. You know what I'm saying? Steph tried. Kyrie handles too good. You got to give him the shot. You gave him the shot. Bang. Splash. You know, that's all that is, man. In Game 7 in the finals, you know, what more could you want? But it's kind of crazy. I feel like LeBron's big-ass block shot on Iguodala earlier in the fourth quarter was more of a memorable play than the shot Kyrie made, which is kind of weird. I mean, technically, this shot wasn't the game ender, but I mean, come on now. We know a clutch shot when we see a clutch shot. Kyrie Irving, you know, he's a proven big game player, big time player. Let's see what he do with the Brooklyn Nets. You know, but he's a bad man. Fourth quarter, Kyrie time. All right, next we got probably the most important game-tying shot in NBA history by Ray Allen in the 2013 NBA Finals Game 6. Now, I know that there are those LeBron fanboys out there that love to come out and say, Ray Allen saved LeBron's legacy. I mean, yeah, if he misses the shot, of course the game is probably over. But LeBron is the one who had the big fourth quarter to lead to get them back into the game for Ray Allen to be in this situation. But anyway, this is kind of a crazy situation because Kawhi misses a free throw and Ginobili misses a free throw. You have Tim Duncan out the game, so Chris Bosh can even get that rebound, and Ray Allen, just being the second greatest shooter of all time behind Steph Curry, just drills that bitch, just splash. And it was funny when all the Heat fans tried to get back in the door. That shit was classic, boy. And number one, we got Kawhi Leonard leading the Toronto Raptors to the NBA Finals for the first time in franchise history. Now, how is this over Ray Allen's shot? Couple reasons. Number one, it actually won the game. Number two, it was a game 7. And number 3, the bounces, the suspense, and actually getting a team that's never made the finals to the finals, hella incredible. Kawhi Leonard pulled off probably one of the greatest playoff runs in NBA history, and this shot was just crazy incredible because it was just like, how do you get this off? How is this shot not blocked? And how do you shoot the ball from the corner with such a soft touch that it bounces multiple times on the side of the rim and just drops in? And that was probably the most emotion we will ever see from Kawhi Leonard, and that includes winning the damn championship. Just look at Kawhi's face after he makes the shot. Roar! I ain't mean to do all that to my man, but Kawhi Leonard, he's a bad man. And as far as I'm concerned, I don't care what nobody says. In terms of the all-time top small forwards, it's LeBron, KD, Larry, Kawhi. Fight me.